Hello, this is ActivistVictor, and today we're going to react to 5 reasons against gay marriage. Let's see what... My dog is barking really loudly. Bark, bark, shut up, Snowflake, sorry. God, she barks so loud. 5 reasons against equality. Well, I want to see how they justify this. I am curious to know.
This is Brad. Yes, he's a gay.
How does it destroy... Okay, I'll let him explain
This is his boyfriend, Adam. They're both gay.
Hey, you guys are always talking about Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, but it's Adam and Brad, so that doesn't even apply.
This is Lisa and her husband, John. They're not gay. Some people feel that if Brad and Adam were allowed to get married, then Lisa and John would have been less inclined to get married. This is illogical. When was the last time you heard of anyone cancelling their wedding because somebody else...
Oh, this is one of those movies that... I think I know what this is. This is one of the movies that highlights the illogical fallacies of the reasons people give against gay marriage and says why they're letting it go. So I guess I can't hate on this video. I guess I could just react to how he reacts to it. Oh boy, I got myself in for something.
Married.
That's true. I mean, it's true. Okay, I don't even care. Why is polygamy such a bad thing? I mean, obviously, yeah, if it's not... I think that any type of marriage is fine as long as the parties involved understand what they're committing to and are old enough to give proper consent, are not pressured in any way, and most importantly, want to do it. You know, if you're okay with it, then I don't see any real problem with it. I mean, might not always be the wisest choice, but it's not like morally wrong as long as everyone in the relationship is fine with it. And that's why I don't think that polygamy is such a bad thing inherently. Although it's not to say that every polygamous relationship is a healthy one or that every person who practices it's a good person. I mean, I know some people who do that are fucking assholes, like drug lords and shit. Yeah, they're assholes. They just do it because they can, not because of the love aspect. But if you do it because of love, who really cares? But anyways, let's get on with this.
Polygamy is when somebody, usually a man, has more than one spouse.
Yeah, because men are players.
The argument here is that if we let 2 people get married, then we will need to let people marry multiple partners. This is illogical. Recognizing a couple does not mean recognizing polyamorous relationships.
Now, that is true, but... Reason 3, really. But I still don't understand why being polygamist is such a bad thing inherently, but okay, one issue at a time.
Some people believe recognizing gay couples will lead to more gay people. This is like saying that if we recognize Greg and Paul as a couple, Lisa will replace Josh with Jenny. This is illogical.
Unless Josh is a fucking cheater and she hates all men. And still, I want to understand why more gays is such a bad thing. You know, more gays, who cares unless it's something bad? Like, if you said it'll lead to, like, more war and stuff, and not because of backlash, because of direct influence, because it obviously might lead to more, like, fights amongst people, but it's not based on their fault. You know what? I'm trying to word this in a way, and it's not coming out right. I don't know. It's like saying, you know, if you could directly link a horrible consequence to this, and by not doing it prevented it, then maybe you have an argument. And I mean directly, not like, you know, this happens and then people have backlash and you blame it on it happening. No, that's not fair. It's just people unwilling to change because they're stupid. But, and I mean, I don't see where you have any proof that something bad's going to happen, so why the fuck should I care if gay people are allowed to get married? Why the fuck should I be offended by it? Why the fuck should I be opposed to it? No reason. Fuck you. Get out of my life.
People will form relationships with the people that they are attracted to, regardless of the state's recognition of those relationships.
That's
Allowing
true.
Greg and Paul to get married will not turn Lisa gay.
Maybe that's a good thing. I mean, if you're not happy with someone as long as you own up to it and still pay child support and stuff and see your kids, maybe it should be easier.
Remember Brad and Adam? Some people believe that if we recognize their relationship, then it will be easier for Lisa and John to get divorced. Divorce is different to marriage.
That's true.
Statistics from Canada, the United Kingdom, and Nordic countries like Sweden show that gay couples are less likely to get divorced than straight couples. Just like relationships, though, the number of breakups is fixed regardless of state recognition.
Yeah.
Brad and Adam getting married will not lead to Lisa and John breaking up, just as Lisa and John getting married did not lead to Brad and Adam breaking up.
That's true.
Some people believe marriage equality will make it harder for them to proselytize, or that recognizing relationships will lead to divine retribution.
Okay, if God's such a fucking asshole that he would do that, then he can go suck my dick. I'm sorry, but I would never pray to any God that would justify such action. I mean, I thought the whole thing about... I'm not a Christian, so I might be talking shit here. Correct me if I'm wrong. Politely, not being an asshole. But I thought the whole thing about Christianity was that it was supposed to be about, like, being forgiven for your sins and being a good person. Now, tell me how two gay people being married leads to them not being a good person. I just don't understand that. So, in essence, why the hell should a God worth praying to care? And this basically, I think my argument's pretty good, because if your God cares, then he's not worth praying to, and if he's worth praying to, then he shouldn't care, and neither should you.
Is illogical. People will either be attracted to your religion, or they will not.
Yeah.
However, if you conduct yourself respectfully and follow Romans chapter 2, verse 1, then people may be more inclined to listen to you.
It's
As
true.
for divine retribution, Matthew chapter 7, verse 1 would seem to apply, as would any number of verses in the Bible and Quran that prohibit crude punishment. Arguing that God will smite humanity because of marriage equality cheapens the divine and makes God no better than a schoolyard bully.
Yeah, it's true. I like this guy. This guy gave some good videos. And hopefully my feedback didn't overshadow it. But, I don't know. I'm pretty passionate about things that I believe to be wrong. And if I think they're wrong, I will call them out on it. It's a Teletubby, I'm sorry. Okay, so I kind of thought that this was going to be a gay hate thing, but this is someone saying why their reasons are fucking bullshit. So, that's pretty good. So, I like this guy. This guy's cool. In fact, let's subscribe to him right now. So, this is Activist Victor, and this was 5 Reasons Against Gay Marriage. Kind of a misleading title, but probably gets more views, so why not, right? Although it does get more hate. 5 reasons... reasons why leading reasons against gay marriage are illogical would probably be a more accurate title, but who really cares? You got me to watch it, so yeah.